Like, how do you connect that? What's the lady? I was all the way down the street.
No, he's found it. The RICO and the sex trafficking, he's found not guilty.
Yeah, but I got on the street, so I came back up. They said it, yeah?
Not yet.
So why is everybody...
Son G! Y'all two are the ones.
Bring him home. Bring him home.
Sean G! Shout out to channel.
We beat the feds. That's it. So
You beat the feds. You beat the feds.
I gotta say, I told y'all. There was people telling me, oh yo. People telling me, Jay, you're not a lawyer. I don't need to be a lawyer.
You don't need to be a lawyer.
I don't need to be a lawyer.
But you can't be worried when you were talking like that.
Sean did it. Sean. He beat him. He beat him.
fair and square.
Fair and square.
Even though they cheated.
They cheated. And they tried. Yeah, I'm on live.
Sidebar.
They trying to.
Even though they cheated. Buster took the feds to trial. They offered him a 15-year plea. He went to trial and he beat the feds at trial, and they cheated the entire time.
Yep, they cheated, and it didn't work. It didn't work.
And he's going home today.
He's going home.
Miami tonight.
Tonight, yep, he's gonna be in Miami. That's right. Because they're gonna try to say that they're gonna hold him for prostitution. Come on, there's never been anybody that'll not get bond for prostitution.
Was the last charge of them all.
Yes.
And Maureen Coney stood up and tried to bring up the drugs. He was acquitted
He
of
acquitted of
that.
it. That's right. That's
You
right.
lost that count,
Yes.
Maureen. Oh, the coercion. Maureen, you lost that count too.
Yes.
That was part of the RICO. He's going home.
He's going home.
He got convicted of the lightest of all the charges. I think the guideline range, Puffy does not have a criminal history.
From 0 to
120 months.
Yep.
He's gonna get the lightest. He's gonna get time served.
Yep. So thank you. Thank you, Sean. Look, you said you were nervous.
I was.
I said, don't be
He was
nervous.
facing a life sentence, man.
Yeah.
He was facing a life sentence.
I'm coming to you,
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm with the infamous Sean G from the Side Podcast with Soul. Tell them who you are, Sean. Tell them how you feel about the case.
Sean G, Podcast with Soul. Puffy beat the feds.
Hey, you back?
Hands down,
Where you
beat the
been?
feds square. They cheated the whole time.
They still cheating.
They put witnesses on the stand that perjured themselves, witnesses that lied, prosecutorial misconduct all over the trial, even pre-trial, violating his attorney-client privilege when he was at NBC Brooklyn. Witnesses got on the stand, lied, perjured themselves, undergirded by lawsuits of $6 million, $10 million, and he beat him.
And you stuck around a long time. I'm good. Yeah.
He's going home tonight. He'll be in Miami tonight.
Yeah. Sean, you've been the same on this the whole time.
Hey,
you
Megan.
You never wavered on how you felt about
I
this
was the first motherfucker out here that was pro-puff. Nobody was pro-puff.
Yeah.
No, even if they was,
They were silent. They were silent.
They were scared to say it.
Yeah.
You know, and they used to look at me like I stunk when I would come here. Some of the reporters tried to get me kicked out.
Bullying.
But
Straight up bullying.
yeah, but you know, I'm a man amongst men, and if I'm with you, I'm with you, and if I'm not with you, I'm not with you. And I was with Puff the whole time. I lost about 700 subscribers on my Instagram. You know, but
Why did you lose?
I'm down with Puff, and I felt like he was gonna beat it. After Cassie got off the stand, and she said that Anna Esteban asked her, "Did you love Sean?" And she said yes.
Yeah, she's still in love with you.
Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm trying to help you.
Don't do that. Don't help me. I don't need your help. And then she asked him, she says, "Do you hate Puffy?" And Cassie said no. And she said, do you still love Puffy? And she jumped, and she was finna say yeah, but she hesitated because her husband was sitting right there, and Puff was sitting right there, and she said, I love our past. And when she said that, I said, somebody done told a lie. And I could hear from the inflection in her voice and how she spoke about Puff that she still loved him. 100%.
Why do you think she testified? And why did you get on the
Well, she was subpoenaed.
Okay.
I think Puffy's team subpoenaed her, and I believe in a certain kind of way the feds made her testify too because her civil case, which had lies in it, undergirded the criminal case. So I think she had to come testify.
Yeah. I appreciate your position on it, man. Yeah, because honestly, I was opposite for it until I sat there and heard Nicolo's closing arguments. And once I heard that, I was like, okay, now I'm 50-50. It can go either way.
Yeah.
And, as a black man or entrepreneur, I feel that he was targeted. Does the crimes meet RICO?
No.
I don't think so. Should he have been held accountable for something? Yeah, of course. But I think justice today did his thing. I think it prevailed.
Yeah, I was nervous because I know how, I've done time in federal prison, and I've heard the stories of dudes that got, ridiculous amounts of time, minimal offenses, nonviolent drug offenses, first offense getting 20 years, nonviolent drug offenses, first offense getting 30 years. And I said, man, and let me tell you, I thought Puff was dead in the water 6 months ago. I believed everything that
everybody
mainstream media said.
Everybody did.
I believed everything, and I came here specifically to hear Cassie bury him. I said, this girl is going to bury him. This trial is going to be over in the first week. And Cassie got up there, and she was more of a defense witness than she was a prosecution's witness. And then I said that.
That's Shanti. He's sober. Podcast for soul.
That he's got a
Podcast
shot.
for soul.
And the witnesses got worse.
And he's
and
one of
worse,
them. He's the
and worse,
one that
and worse as it went on.
prosecutor tried to get out the courtroom.
And
they
Puffy's
said he
legal
was
team
saying
made
one of the witnesses'
prosecution
name,
look like
the
Little League
pseudonym
Baseball.
name, and they tried to get him out of the
Major League
courtroom.
Baseball. It wasn't even a fair fight.
Yeah.
Did you feel like they felt dejected during the rebuttals and the closing arguments? And when even
Now,
the
at first he
judge
wasn't. Most of us wasn't
they looked
until
a little concerned.
Today?
Yes, Friday. When the judge, Monday when he read the instructions to the jury, they looked like they were defeated.
I wasn't too much paying attention to them again. I can't answer that.
Awesome. All right, well, thanks, man, Sean.
You got it, man.
Tell them again the podcast.
The podcast was sold on Instagram. The podcast was sold on YouTube. The podcast was sold on Spotify.
Thank you, brother. I
You
appreciate
got it.
Thank you.
Sean, S-E-A-N. Last name is G. Sean G. The podcast was sold.
Okay, and you're a New Yorker?
Jersey.
Jersey. Okay. All right.
Thank you. How you doing?
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro.
Jay, there she go. There she go.
That's my company. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh.
He beat her.
His face.
I saw her. I looked at her. When I walked by, I grilled her. The whole time, I didn't even turn away.
She's a real life.
Was you here today? You was in the open court? Oh, you was going to
Oh, the jurors smiled. The Indian man had tears in his eye. He wiped the tears from his
What's up,
eye.
man? What's up, man?
All right. What was the makeup of the jury?
The jury was one black guy, one Indian guy. It was six white men.
Follow my man on the
White
platform. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you,
But
man.
so we only had one on the jury.
What? No. You had two black girls.
Oh, so three altogether.
He's going home. He's going to Miami tonight.
Yep, he going home tonight.
He go home. He's going home. They offering $1 million? Of course, they're gonna give it.
Y'all gotta remember that judge is biased as hell.
But he gotta go by the number. He's got to go by the number. He has to. That's the way.
But
Once the juror has spoken,
His legacy will be destroyed. It's already
the
destroyed.
judge, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at the police. The police is coming out. The police is coming out. Why are the police coming out like this?
He might be getting out.
He is getting out.
might have already made a decision from
Yeah, I don't know that judge. That judge.
Look, they're coming out. They got police. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened?
They mad.
What happened? What happened? What happened? Why? What's going on? Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. What's going on? What is going on? Why are they sending people back?
If they don't slip, you must have quit.
Hey, look,
If they don't slip, you must have quit. He was praying. If they don't slip,
yes, he prayed.
Go to the left, it's easier.
They're not letting us. They're letting us out.
Let's go outside.
What's up, man?
They're kicking all of us out. Are they kicking us out because they know he's about to come?
I understand, but you gotta go on the other side.
Why do you think they're taking Okay, are we gonna go in for like the bail hearing?
Yeah, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. I think
I still, yeah. So
I'm going back inside.
I'm going back inside, but when we come to get the exit, do you pass it?
He's gonna go out the front. Yeah, I think he's gonna get out, y'all. Cause you see how they have the police ready. Look.
Content theater.
Oh, that's why they cover them? They're kicking us out.
Yeah, they probably will.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make my way into.
I think they let them out.
They're gonna let them out. They're gonna get caught.
They're seeing people out. I think they let them out. That's why they're pushing all of us out of here. I think they're gonna let them out. They're pushing us out. Yeah. I think they let them out. Yeah, that's why they're pushing us out of here. They kick us out. Look. They got a whole bunch of police.
I thought we going back in. I'm gonna go back in.
So right now, I don't know what time it is because
You know, a lot of people are not against prostitution anymore. It's not, the 50s anymore.
But he got found guilty of 2 counts.
I suppose, yeah.
Are they letting him out?
We might well go back in.
Can we go back in? They're not letting us back in. Hold on. All right, gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna go in.